Thank you, Emily. You know, we all try our best to reduce, reuse, and recycle, but are we doing it right? Charleston County's Environmental Management Department wants you to reduce recycling contamination. Christina Moscas joins us with tips you can start using today. And Christina, such a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
And you make me a little nervous because we try to recycle, and now I think a lot of us, you said, aren't quite doing it right.
Right, yeah. Charleston County Environmental Management is always encouraging residents to recycle right by only placing items that are accepted in Charleston County's recycling program into your big blue cart. Contamination, which is basically any item that's not accepted in our recycling program, is costly both in worker safety as well as in the value of the recyclable material once we go to sell it to end users who make it into new products. So it's important to know what's accepted in your blue cart versus what's not.
And this is a campaign, obviously, that you guys are doing because enough of us are doing it wrong. So pay attention so we can all do it the proper way.
So one of the biggest contaminants that we see are plastic bags and plastic wrap. Any kind of soft plastic that you can crinkle up in your hand shouldn't be placed in your cart. The problem with this is that it wraps around machinery at the recycling center. It gets tangled. We have to shut down multiple times a day so that workers can cut it out. So that's not good to put in your recycling cart.
So just throw them in the trash?
No, actually, you can take material like this back to participating retail stores and they can recycle it.
Gotcha.
Another big item that we want to keep out are tanglers, any kind of hose-like items, Christmas lights, garden hoses like this, belts, anything that, again, can become tangled in machinery. That is exactly what happens. That pile actually was collected at the recycling center over about a 6-week time period, so we get a lot of hoses. We definitely want to avoid those whenever possible. Another thing that we want to avoid in the recycling carts is styrofoam, and that can be anything from styrofoam cups to styrofoam packaging. There are just too many challenges with processing and transporting that material for us to be able to accept it. And then another big no-no is shredded paper. That's a recent change in our recycling program. We cannot accept shredded paper, so we definitely recommend recycling.
Does that get caught in the machines too?
It does. It gets caught in the machines, and it also contaminates our glass, making the glass not easily sold. So try to recycle whole sheets of paper if you can. Also, if you do want to shred and you have a backyard composting system, the shredded paper can be placed in there and it'll greatly
I have another
increase
question.
your compost.
I have very small children that are always like, my 3-year-old's constantly cutting shapes and small little things. I just toss them into the recycling bin. Is that...
I mean, if it's large enough, you can definitely still recycle those. Yeah, we just try to keep shredded paper out. Another big thing is we try to encourage people not to bag their recyclables or box them before placing them in their recycling cart. We want items loose. So, you know, try not to put them in a garbage bag and tie that up and then put the whole garbage bag into your cart. Put the items loose in there and then throw the garbage bag away.
What can we do right? What are some things that are great to recycle that we should all be doing in every household?
We typically tell people that we're looking for regular items that you would purchase in the grocery store. Plastic, glass, aluminum cans and bottles and containers, cardboard, paperboard, that sort of thing. So the big thing to take away here is, when in doubt, keep it out. We want to keep the recycling clean. We want you to
integrity of recycling. I do have to say the strides that we've made. I remember when recycling first became a thing many, many years ago, we had to keep everything separate, like cardboard boxes, but now everything, providing it's the right stuff, but we can just mix it all together.
Exactly. Charleston County's recycling program is all in one, single stream, so anything recyclable can be mixed together into your blue recycling cart.
What a difference are we making as far as landfills? I mean, it seems like most people recycle nowadays. It's got to be a huge difference from what we used to be.
Yeah. I mean, we're collecting more material than we ever have, and that's extending the life of our landfills, which is great. Less and less material is going into our landfills. All
right. Before we run out of time, where can we go for more information to
recycle.charlestoncounty.org.
All right. Such a pleasure to have you.
Great.
Thank you. Recycle right. I learned a lot today. I hope you did at home as well. And we've got much more Low Country Live in just a minute.